Let's have a last tour of 2025 around our allotment. Welcome to Gardening with Ben. Happy New Year's Eve everybody, and we're down here on the allotment in the freezing cold getting work done, but we're going to show you around the plot and show you what it's looking like and what our plans are for 2026. So sit back, relax and enjoy today's episode, everyone. So we are at the front of our allotment as always, and the heather is looking absolutely gorgeous. It's all coming out into flower now. It's getting cooler, and these were just cheap. They were 50p from the B&Q when they were selling them off. I thought I'll give them a shot, and they've been in quite a few years now and they're spreading absolutely gorgeous. But we've got lots of spring bulbs in here. Fingers crossed they all start popping out soon and hopefully get some beautiful spring colour. Obviously in the summertime we'll have some summer flowers in here, but yeah, they're all popping through. The squirrel hasn't got them all, so yeah, we should have some decent spring flowers in that part of the plot. The roses are dying off, the frost's getting to them, but yeah, as they die off, take the heads off them and we'll have to have a look at giving them a winter prune. It's all looking pretty good down here. All the plum tree got pruned back end of July, ready for next year. We might not get none next year, no plums, because it seems to through every couple of years. So we'll see how well it actually is. But yeah, we've got loads of spring bulbs in here. Well, we did have, but I've noticed a lot of squirrel activity and I'm not happy with it. We need to fix that raised bed. That's one job to do on the plot. We've pruned all the cooking apple tree back to a decent size and given it a good shape up, and yeah, we need to get those brambles out from out of there. But yeah, I'm happy with how that is. One job that I need to do on the plot is sort out this path as it's all sinking, and I need to level it all back out and straighten it up as it's pretty bad when it's slippy. All the rhubarb's growing well, absolutely well. It will die off again with the cold weather, but it'll come back March, April time and hopefully get our first harvest. We need to clean the pond out, ready for next year's froggies. Hopefully we get some frogs born next year. We've pruned back all the pear trees and the apple trees are all in great shape and looking absolutely awesome for next year. This part of the plot I need to give a good tidy up. It needs a lot of work doing on it. There's a lot of spring bulbs in here, so we need to clear it all out and tidy it all up. That's on our job list to do pretty soon and get sorted, but it's a bit of a dumping ground at the moment. Now into the polytunnel, which I've done an absolute load of work on. I took all the flooring up, I cleared it all out. Not that it looks clear at the moment, it looks a mess, but yeah, we've got a lot of work to do. We're buying raised beds because I'm going to turn this into an all year round growing area, and I want to try growing through the winter. I've never done it before, so it's all new to me, so feel free to join along with me and see if we can go through the winter next year and see how we get on. But yeah, the raised beds are coming along good. I've took away the metal strap what we're holding them together in the middle because everybody was saying that they were wonky, and yeah, they look a lot better now. We just need to level it out a bit so that it's all in great shape, but obviously we've got to get them filled. I rather oversized this bed. I bought one for growing carrots in because I've never been able to grow carrots in the 20 years that I've had the allotment, and I thought I'll try and grow them in the polytunnel, see how we get on. But yeah, it's a bit big, so we'll see about that one. We'll see what we might do with it. We've got as Christmas potatoes to harvest. As you can see, bloody rats or squirrels have been in there. I'm not happy. There's obviously something in there, but yeah, we need to get all these emptied, get them harvested and see what's in there, as the plants have died back and we need to get them out now. We've got as mini greenhouses which we've purchased. We've got as strawberry runners in them at the moment, what we've potted up, and hopefully they take root and get growing for next year. These will be great for growing my seeds in and stuff like that. Stop the mice and rats from getting at them, because when they're on the ground they used to get at them. But yeah, they should be pretty good for next year. Now on to another area which I've recently done up. We've obviously got some salvias in here what are growing. We've got spring bulbs in there as well. Fingers crossed they all come. I do want my spring bulbs to come, But yeah, we've built all these arches down this side. We've put all this fruit up over them so that they're not on the ground anymore, so that they can grow better. We've got those loganberries here. As you can see, there's buds growing on them already. Absolutely fantastic. So hopefully a lot of loganberries next year. We've got a blackberry climbing over, as thornless blackberry. If you're looking at blackberries, get a thornless blackberry. This grows for miles and it produces fantastic fruit on it. Absolutely amazing. We've cleared around a lot of the strawberries, what are in the ground. We've obviously got gaps, what we'll fill the runners in with, where plants have died off. So we've got that to sort out. But yeah, these arches are absolutely brilliant. Made a whole load of difference down here. And we've got his grapevine growing up it as well. We've got his first grapes last year, which were absolutely amazing. So hopefully we'll get some next year. We've got to sort his blueberries out. That's one job on his list. We're going to repot them up, put some fresh ericaceous compost in them, and give them a good shape up, ready for next year. We've got 4 more arches coming to that back bit. So that's the next job, put 4 more arches up. Absolutely loads of arches. I'm loving them at the moment, as you can tell. But yeah, it's all looking pretty good. Then onto the main part of the plot. Again, we've put up new arches down this part. We've got new beds in here, which are a bit of a mess at the moment. We need to tidy them up. But there's a load of spring bulbs in there, as well as obviously all the pansies. We've got those bird feeders up, which have been attracting loads of blue tits. And the squirrels. They definitely love them, the squirrels. But yeah, loads and loads of blue tits and robins. Absolutely amazing. I'm so happy with how that's coming on. We've got our onions, as onions are growing great, really well. We had them netted over to start off with, but took the netting off it, and they're growing fantastic. We've got the shallots. Some of them are growing well, some aren't, but hopefully they all start to take off. And we've got some more onions as well there. We've got some broad beans. These ones are a bit behind these ones because I planted them ones first. That's why I've netted them up and tied them up. But yeah, we'll let them grow a bit more and then we'll fasten those up as well. We have got some more onions in this area and more onions in there, and garlic, I believe, in this one. We've got elephant garlic growing here, 2 elephant garlic, so hopefully we get some decent sized elephant garlic. We have got English garlic and we have got Chinese garlic. The Chinese garlic seems to be doing better at the moment than the English garlic. I'm growing Chinese garlic because gardeners say never grow Chinese garlic, it won't grow. So I'm giving it a try just to see if we can prove them wrong or not. But yeah, absolutely amazing how it's all coming on. We've tidied all the beds up and started repairing them all, started clearing all the pathways, looking absolutely amazing. Again, some more arches at the top of my plot. I should be sponsored by these arches, absolutely loads. We've got climbing plants at the side of them, so hopefully we'll get some flowers climbing up them next year. We've built all those new beds up here. We need to clear all the leaves. That's one job on our list, to put all the leaves in the compost pile and maybe in the raised beds to help with feeding them. But yeah, it's all looking absolutely amazing. So I'm looking forward to next year, 2026. It's going to be a great growing year down here at the plot, and hopefully some great produce to enjoy. So yeah, that is the tour of my allotment for 2025. I'm happy with how it's all looking. Absolutely amazing, ready for next year. Thank you for watching my tour of my allotment for 2025, the last one of the year. So make sure you drop us a follow to stay up to date with 2026 episodes and how well we get on with growing next year down at the plot. Until next time, until next year, everybody, I hope you all have a happy new year and have a great night, everyone. And remember, keep smiling, keep shining, and keep